Salve a tutti ragazzi, siete qui sul canale di Painfail, cioè siete qui con Painfail e continuiamo a giocare a Blacksad Under the Skin, che nella scorsa puntata abbiamo fatto un po' di poker che è finita male per uno dei nostri compagni da tavolo. Però vabbè, vediamo cosa succede. Siamo nella casa di Jodan, della- del padre di Sonia praticamente. Non so se sta canzone. L'arte del pugilato. Mm, vabbè, sì, forse
Today,
sì.
everything's an art. So what next? The art of hopscotch?
Boh, che ne so. Black Fantasy Little Hand Fletcher. Lech
Look at
Bell.
that. The guy sure had good taste.
Guarda questo tipo, ma perché non lo conoscevo? Ah no, lui non lo conoscevo. Vabbè, andiamo a vedere, c'è stato un po' di casino qua secondo me. La vita di Henry Bradwick, il padre di baseball, Bartolome Finn. Mamma mia. Come rompe le palle quando fa così. Abbiamo una deduzione, andiamola a vedere. Un pugno. Io l'ho provato le deduzioni, ma sinceramente non so quali sono. Cioè, boh, chi ne so. Sono rimasto 10
It's
minuti
hard
là.
to believe that a pair of boxing fists could play something like this, although I'm sure he had the lungs for it. It looks like Dunn had already begun to move his things. Dunn? Thorpe? No idea. And these two? They look familiar.
Niente più. Ok. Andiamo a vedere che c'è altro. No. Beh, andiamo in cucina, in camera. Aspettate, ma se c'è una deduzione, allora deve essere. Ma io non riesco a capire. Cioè, quale può essere collegata? Mettiamo questa. Che è con questo? Guardate, io vado a riprovare tutto. Poi se mi esce qualcosa vi faccio vedere. Che ne so, cioè, non voglio stare 10 minuti e poi mi mettete a guardare tutte queste stronzate che faccio. No, comunque non funziona niente. Ho provato tutto e di più, perciò non so cosa fare. Poi una cosa logica, non so, tipo. Non lo so. Abbiamo altre deduzioni perché non so a cosa collegare. Cioè, ho provato tutto.
Ready-made meals on airplane trays in front of the TV. Who would have thought we'd end up eating like this? Dunn died 4 days ago, and that lettuce still looks okay.
Forse c'era qualcun altro. Oh, ci sta un. No, ci sta, ecco. Ok, poi andiamo a vedere alla fine del gioco cosa abbiamo preso con tutti questi.
Sardines. It's been open for a few hours.
Contratto di vendita immobiliare.
Of course. Now I see how Dunn bought the apartment he was going to share with Mary. This place has to be empty in 2 weeks for the new owners. I wonder if Sonia knows about this.
Mm. Ah, abbiamo altre due deduzioni. Andiamo a vedere. Vabbè, sì, sicuramente è questo.
It's pretty clear that the burglar came by the house before heading to the gym, which means he probably didn't find what he was looking for in here.
Ok, allora ecco, questo dovevamo trovare. Ok, allora ho capito. Questo. Con questo. Che naviga. Eh, L'assassino di tempo tutto attentamente. Ma scusa, non c'è niente di nuovo, cazzo mi fai fare di nuovo? Vabbè, boh, che ne so. Andiamo.
Another empty closet.
Hanno preso i suoi vestiti pure qua.
You still looked at her every morning, so many years later, with a new love? Maybe we don't need to forget. Maybe pain just transforms into, I don't know, something.
Può darsi. Che ne so. Per il mio padre del mondo alla festa del papà, Sonia. Che carina, vedi qua. Papi. Vabbè, no, niente, scusa. Eh, Mia cara Mary, ti porto su questo tetto, il posto in cui... Mia cara Mary, ti porto su questo tetto dove è nato il nostro amore. Mia cara Mary, ti porto su questo tetto dove è nato l'amore che provo per te per darti questo anello e... E...
This is too private.
Ho capito. Stavo cercando una frase per chiedere la mano di Mary, vabbè. E là? Porca puttana, mi sono rotto le palle di ste cose. Sono entrati dalla finestra.
Is this how he got in?
Darsi. Vediamo.
Wow. Could Dunn really afford such luxuries? Or did he only want to impress Mary?
La mascolinità inizia al lavoro. George F. Loverlands. Ok. Perché il quadro è qua?
Elaine. I think that was Dunn's wife's name, according to Jake.
Ok. No, no, no. Ho premuto per sbaglio, cazzo. Cosa? Ma non c'è niente di nuovo, perché mi fai... Ho provato a collegare tutto, ma non lo so, cioè... Di ragionevole non c'era niente così, tipo... Ma come si prendono le altre cose, tipo... Aspetta... Perché due... Ah, sì, una di Sonia. Due panni, ovvio. Ok. Vabbè, non c'è nulla, andiamo in quella camera. Un carillon, carillon, come cazzo si chiama? Beh,
Could this be the origin of Sonia's interest in business management?
non so. Forse. Certe volte non capisci come sta camera funziona. Frank Papani, Under the Skin.
One of the very few teen idols who only got better with age. What's this doing here?
Quanto ti spanno in camera di Sonia Dunn? Sonia Dunn.
No matter how hard I look, I'm not getting anywhere. I need to talk with Sonia, and maybe with her uncle Tim.
Andiamo, parliamo.
It brings back... I don't know.
Bad memories?
A pessimist, are we? It's like remembering the last day of summer. Scenes full of joy, picturesque landscapes, and yet the light is faint and the air is still, the calm before the storm.
I know that feeling.
I figured that much. I can see it in your eyes. We met in the army. We were all professional athletes. They called us the Olympic Five.
Questo
Who's
qua
the guy
chi è?
on the right?
Angus Mitchell, our combat medic, and a doctor with the New York Warriors. It was Spanow who got him assigned to our platoon.
Ok.
Hey, isn't that Craig Spano? The guy on the Morley's billboards?
Yes, indeed. Our captain. He was the oldest, after all, and star of the New York Warriors. He was an orphan, you know. But he loved the sport so much that he said baseball was his family. He was the one who had Mitchell assigned to our platoon.
Ok.
Who's the guy on the left?
Ah, Viktor Sukovsky, the athlete. You've probably heard of his medals.
Was Dunn already boxing?
Yes, he was. I had already seen him fight before I even met him. He was as humble in the ring as he was in life. He'd always let his rivals take the initiative. I remember how he barely dodged the blows. If you didn't look at his feet, it seemed like he wasn't even moving. And the footwork, pure dancing. You could almost hear the music. The song would play until his opponent was exhausted. Then came the drum roll, followed by Dunn's victory by KO.
What about you?
I had just signed with the Milestones. I hadn't even played my first game, but people said I had a bright future ahead of me.
And you did. The cop at the hospital sure seemed happy to be the proud owner of a Tim Ironarm Thorpe autograph.
Who would have thought that I'd end up becoming Tim Iron Legs Thorpe?
What happened?
I fought the Nazis for 2 years, up there in the sky, over Europe. And I never set foot in a field hospital. 3 years later, I crossed the street without looking. And look at me now.
What happened to all of them?
Zukovsky died the same day they injured Dunn. Dunn received an honorable discharge and came home. He quit boxing and opened his gym. Mitchell was redeployed to a field hospital. Spano and I continued in the same unit, but nothing was ever the same. You see what I meant with the last day of summer. And after the war, well, who the hell cares?
I do.
Mitchell.
What happened to Mitchell after the war?
Mitchell? Who knows? We lost touch. I hope he's doing well.
I think I saw Mitchell not too long ago, but I can't remember where.
Seriously? Please try to remember. I'd love to hear from him again.
I'll do my best. What happened to Spano?
Well, you've seen the billboards. He made it big time. When I was forced to retire, I got him some advertising deals. That's how I founded this agency. But then, something happened to him. He became sullen. He fell out of shape, and slowly but surely lost touch with reality. He withdrew from public life and broke off our friendship. Haven't heard from him in, 3 years? And believe me, I've tried to contact him.
Pensa che Sparo sia coinvolto nella morte di Don.
You think Spano might have been involved in Dunn's death?
Spano? No way. He and Dunn were always... Well, Spano's changed so much that it's hard to say. Allow me to double your wage. You have to find the murderer. Maybe Dunn stayed in touch with Mitchell or Spano. Maybe even with both. But he never told me anything. Maybe Sonia knows.
I doubt it. But that's not the only question I've got for her. May I?
Cosa? Ah, Sonia. Ma come? Dove cazzo hai visto Mitchell? L'hai visto in ospedale? Cioè... Vabbè, sì. I gatti mi pare che dovrebbero avere la memoria per bene, però no. Oppure no. Che ne so, che sono un veterinario. Altri indizi? Sembra che dici altri indizi, ma sempre gli stessi sono.
No, she's not here. Who's calling?
Where is she?
Dato sopra il tetto dove è morta quello, ma sta bene. Che sta facendo? Che si vuole suicidare?
You know, it's dangerous.
Have you ever wished you'd never been born?
What? Yeah, sometimes.
Then we're both in the same boat. The first time was right after moving to New York. I hated my mother. She was the reason we moved from the countryside and the smell of freshly mowed grass to this dirty city and the smell of medicine. Her medicine. The second time was after she died. I hated myself for having hated her before, for not having loved her enough.
Ma
The
vabbè.
third time was when my father shut himself off. I hated him for that, for abandoning me, for giving in to the booze. Now he's dead, so take a guess.
You've realized just how much you really loved him.
I guess so. But that's not the worst of it. The problem is I don't know how to live without hating him. Over the last few years, everything I've done was meant to push my father far away. To avoid being like him. To avoid making his same mistakes. Without him, I just don't know who I am. And you won't even let me hate Bobby, which might actually help me.
Bobby Yale is innocent. He doesn't deserve your hate.
Don't you think I know that? I need someone to blame.
Porco zio.
Without that
Che
someone,
sono?
I have only myself
Psicologo.
to hate.
What if I don't find the person who did this?
We'll have to wait and see. But I believe you will. You've already come so far. I'm sorry I haven't been a little more grateful.
In any case, you shouldn't hate yourself. You are... No, you have such good qualities.
Vabbè,
You're
sì,
kind,
dai.
smart, and beautiful.
Are you really trying to flatter me now?
No, seriously, I didn't mean to... Sorry.
Anyway, can we just drop the subject? Did you go to my father's apartment?
Yes,
Cosa
the thief went there
volevi
before
allora?
coming to the gym, which leads me to believe he didn't find what he was looking for.
And what was he looking for?
That's what I intend to find out, with your help. Your father sold his apartment. The new owners move in 2 weeks.
What?
I'm sorry. I think he used the money to buy a new place with Mary Purnell. You'll have to talk to her sooner or later.
My father. Even now, he finds new ways to make me hate him.
I found a picture taken during the war.
The Olympic Five.
Did you meet any of them, besides your father and uncle?
Well, Uncle Tim actually isn't my uncle.
No?
He and my father loved each other like brothers. Did he tell you that he saved his life?
Thorpe saved your father?
They were flying over Brittany in a 3-unit fighter plane. Zukovsky was the pilot, my father was the co-pilot, and my uncle manned the machine gun. Suddenly, enemy fire killed Zukovsky and injured my father, which is why he never boxed again. My uncle jumped out of the gun turret, ran to the cockpit, and managed to pilot the plane to safety. Oh, the times my father told me that story. And now...
Sì, andiamo a
Did you
chiudere.
ever meet Mitchell, the doctor?
Mitchell? The lizard? No, never. Why?
Oh, nothing. I think I've seen him somewhere.
Ma perché è così stupido? Cioè,
Did you ever meet Spano? What can you tell me about him?
I think I saw him once, but I was just a little girl. I think my uncle turned him into a star. That was a long time ago.
I found a baseball glove with Spano's autograph in your room.
Oh, I've never seen it. My father must have put it there, although I don't remember him having a signed glove.
Stanza, aveva un grande gusto però, stanza dell'infanzia.
I saw your old room.
That's embarrassing. Stop, or I'll end up hating you.
L'abbaco, cos'è l'abbaco?
Did the abacus inspire you to dabble in finances?
The most useful gift anybody has ever given me.
Ma che ne so di chi è il regalo? Cioè, mi fate sta... Cazzo ne so, di sua madre forse.
A gift from your mother?
From my Uncle Tim.
Ok.
He used to say that in this day and age, a woman should know how to count. My father didn't agree, but he didn't oppose it either. People thought he was a liberal because of his attitude towards racial issues. But at home, things were different.
I'm also a fan of Frank Papalia.
Oh, yeah, the poster. I only liked him because my father thought he was too modern.
It's odd that there are practically no toys or memories of your childhood in the room, except for a small music box.
That box? It might just be my last happy memory.
Cosa di sua madre?
It's from before my mother got sick and we moved here.
Figa sta
I
cosa
loved
dei
reading stories
fumetti.
about pirates. So my father drew a treasure map for me. I searched the whole house, one clue at a time. It led me to this enormous tree in the yard where Daddy had put up a tire swing. X marks the spot, so I dug to find my treasure. I loved the music it played, the ballerina and the little secret compartment. Oh, the secrets I kept in there.
I think it's the first time I heard you call your father Daddy.
Really?
Non nascosto il corno sotto l'albero con lo pneumatico. Ma che allora?
Your dad had great taste in music.
So, better taste than I had as a child?
Well, now you've put me on the spot.
You don't know how happy that makes me.
Freddo, no, vabbè, se no questa si incazza.
Well, I think you've already answered all my questions.
It's about time. I thought you were waiting for me to freeze out here. Anyway. Thanks for the company.
Vedi qua.
I knew I was looking at a solution, but what exactly needed solving?
Ok. Cosa c'entra questo con... Ah, ok, eccolo. 3.
Maybe Dunn used the same hiding place once more.
Chi è questo? Aspetta, zitto, tanto ti becco io.
I'll never understand why detectives and criminals bluster while they fight each other in the pictures. What a waste of breath, focus, and energy.
Ehi, aspetta. Vedi là, grazie mille. Spaccali il muso. Oh! Che si picchia una donna.
It's not the lack of credibility in the screenplay that bothers me.
Wait, che?
Plus, it's actually pretty handy. When a crook talks to you in the middle of a fight, you know you're up against a rookie.
Wait, aiutalo.
And if he doesn't even say, "Help me, please,"
Aiutalo. Ma mica è morto. Cioè al massimo si è rotto le gambe. Mica è morto. Cioè, lo mandiamo all'ospedale, cosa? Cioè, mica è morto veramente. Ah no, ok.
What did they say?
nothing serious. I lost another one of my 9 lives. Oh, this hurts.
Got many left?
I'm in the red. He hasn't woken up yet?
Nope. We're gonna be here a while. Vulpine, 7 letters.
Scheming?
You think that's the same thing? No. Sounds a bit off to me.
Dov'è? Cos'è il naso? Il muso del formichiere puzza di sardine. È stato lui. T'abbiamo scoperto, bastardino. Bastardello, vedi là. E allora? Le scarpe, vediamo le scarpe. Sì, è lui. Bastardello, ti abbiamo preso, che mi stavo impazzendo, che pensavo che so io stupido che non riuscivo A incollare tre
Wait,
cose.
I know. Vulpine, 7 letters. Cunning.
Ok.
What are you looking for?
Nothing. Will he live?
He'll live.
So what have you found out?
Randall Lee. Apparently in love with our penitentiary system, judging by the frequency of his visits. Theft, assault, extortion. You know, minor things of the sort.
Any partners?
Always works alone. He's never ratted out his employers, provided they exist. Did you find anything? Is this our man? Do you have proof?
Sì. Finalmente, cazzo. Ah, finalmente. Ecco qua. Aspetta. Wait, dov'è? Ma che... Ma che stronzata è? Ma dove è andato a finire il... Vabbè, ho capito qual è, però... Cioè, che stronzata è?
Looks like we know who tore his pants following Clarice Freeman up to the rooftop.
Eh sì, è stato lui a ucciderla.
His pants have a tear in them. I found a piece of that same fabric at the gym, on the stairs that lead to the rooftop where we found the second body.
Makes sense, but how many pairs of ripped pants are walking around New York City? I don't call that evidence.
Eh sì, però...
The guy who broke into the gym in Dunn's place has a thing for sardines. Did you smell his breath?
Right, because there's only one sardine fanatic on this side of the Hudson. I need something more.
Ehi, ma che vuoi da me, cioè? Ah, eccolo finalmente. Eccolo. Ma perché non fa uscire subito tutto, cioè?
I saw footprints from those very same shoes next to both the gym murders.
Unless you're telling me that shoe is a limited edition, I'm gonna need something else.
Ma questo veramente... Veramente fa... Ok... Forse è questo. Sì, sì, è questo.
One of the thugs that attacked me the other night had a snout just like his.
I'm sorry, but you can't incriminate someone based solely on species. What else you got?
What more do you need? I've given you 4 pieces of evidence.
None of which are conclusive.
He tried to throw me off the rooftop.
Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. He's our man.
No, he's not our man.
Make up your mind.
He's just a puppet. Someone is pulling his strings.
Could it be Yale?
Oh, cazzo! Ho
He's
premuto il
hiding
tasto
something for
sbagliato.
sure. But I don't think he did it. By the way, was he discharged? His room is empty.
They let him out yesterday. He's in police custody now. You can tell he's an athlete. Made quite the comeback. Anyone else would have taken 10 times as long. Anyway, he better be fine. You know they've ordered me to escort him to Madison Square Garden on the day of the fight.
That's the first I hear of it.
Quick, what do you want? Good cop or bad cop?
I'm the bad guy. Good thing someone took out the trash.
Good morning, Mr. Lee. I assume you're aware that you're about to be accused of murder, and that thanks to the witness testimonies of Mr. Blacksad and Miss Dunn, your future's not looking too good.
Go to hell, you dog. Maybe we can offer you a deal.
Yes. That's what I was about to say. We know someone hired you to kill Joe Dunn and Clarice Freeman. What do you have to say?
I'll call your bluff. You ain't got nothing.
Il cavallo, chi cazzo?
You know, I'm really good at planting false evidence.
Shut up, or I'll kick you out. If you tell us who hired you, we'll help you.
What can you offer me? We shouldn't offer him a damn thing. Let me do things my way.
Don't pay attention to him, Mr. Lee. We aren't vigilantes. But we can significantly reduce your sentence.
You're pathetic. Is that why you never got
Ma
in the
come
police
cazzo devo
force,
fare il
Blacksad?
poliziotto
Did
cattivo?
you
Fammi
fail
capire,
the
che
good
tu
cop,
dire?
bad cop test? I won't say a word. And believe me, you stand to lose. Care for a piece of advice? If I were you, I'd fear for my life. I'm afraid that...
Whoa!
Watch out!
Ma io ho premuto D. Ma che è successo? Ma che è successo? Ma ho premuto S, che cazzo volevi di più?
Whoa!
Watch out!
S. S, vai, 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 che ti spara mo in testa di nuovo. Cazzo di... Non si muove, non si muove, non si muove. Ah, ok, eccolo. Un colpo... Wow, one shot, one kill. Che è? Un cecchino? Cioè, noi che siamo? Dei cecchini o cosa?
Luckily, Smirnov's wound wasn't as bad as Randall's. Unfortunately, the police
sì.
found nothing on the nearby rooftops. Our best shot at finding the killer was gone, so I went back to my previous lead.
È carino Smirno, vedi? Quella testina di quel cagnolino. Sta andando tutto a puttane. Ogni cosa che faccio non va bene. Ma perché cazzo volete? Cioè... vediamo queste nuove deduzioni che hai.
It's from before my mother got sick and we moved here. I loved reading stories about pirates, so my father drew a treasure map for me. I searched the whole house, one clue at a time. It led me to this enormous tree in the yard where Daddy had put up a tire swing.
E allora? Ah. Cos'è? Porco, c'era...
Bing bang!
Hello, Smirnoff residence.
You're dead! No, I got you with my lasso!
Can you quiet down, kids?
Dunn got killed for stirring the hornet's nest.
And And you confessed your crime.
Kids, please.
He'd been investigating athletes for months, including Helen Moore and Al Stone, among others. Dunn's notes aren't all that clear, and I'm not sure what he was after. But I'd say we're facing a widespread corruption case.
Well, if you're right, that could be some dangerous evidence. Bring it here ASAP.
Sure, but there's something important that I need to finish first.
Vabbè, persone del genere che vanno contro la corruzione non finisce mai per bene, cioè, vanno ammazzati. Sì, chiunque va contro la mafia o corruzione, sempre succede così.
I wanted to follow a certain lead on my own before Smirnov had the chance to see anything. According to his notebook, Dunn had seen Craig Spano at Sam's diner just 4 days before his death.
Spano chi è? Il
Get out of here, pussy!
Pussy, ma che è Pussy?
I have some questions for you.
Oh, well, maybe I don't have answers for a pussy.
It might have been easier to slap the information out of him, but I decided to trust in a universal truth. Everyone is guilty of something. You don't know who I am, right?
Don't know and don't care. Come on, spit it out.
I'm John H. Blackmore, Public Health Inspector.
Oh, yeah, right. There are some real freaks around here, so I have to be firm, you know?
Mi piace quando prendi
Have you
per culo la
eaten?
gente.
Dinner's on the house.
After you answer my questions.
Sure, go ahead. Your call. Always at your disposal, Inspector. Ask away.
Fear turned him soft and made him talk. Sure enough, Dunn had been there a few days back with a chimpanzee who matched Spano's description. Apparently, the guy still lived with his father. Dunn said he couldn't stay there a day more. For the time being, he would move into his place.
Cazzo.
Wait a minute. What does Public Health Services have to do with that chimp?
We worked together at the Consumer Protection Office. He came in pretending to be a client, and you insulted him,
Me? Whoa, I barely even talked to him.
which is even worse.
Abbiamo preso per il culo proprio grande. Grande cosa. Vabbè, scusate, sto registrando 6 ore. di
Dunn had
nuovo.
taken Spano to his place. I wanted to believe that when Randall Lee broke into the apartment, Spano fled to his former address. But where could that be?
Ok, vabbè, ho capito, però... Cazzo, non è questo. Come posso sapere dove abita, cioè? Che c'entra questo?
I gotcha.
C'è il padre e... Chi è? Un scrittore.
If the living have rich and poor neighborhoods, so do the dead. In the mid-19th century, Greenwood became the resting place to the city's most distinguished citizens. Thinkers, scientists, writers, inventors, artists, businessmen, politicians, police officers, thieves, pimps, and murderers.
Dobbiamo fare piano però qua.
Here lie the bodies of the soulless minds that raised New York from the ground up. Now you know where to go to become somebody in the Big Apple.
Ok. Vabbè. Perché siamo venuti a un cimitero? Vabbè. Comunque penso che ci possiamo salutare qua. E ci vediamo a un prossimo episodio di Blacksad Under the Skin. Un saluto da Fail e non dimenticate di iscrivervi, di far sapere la vostra e ovviamente di mettere like, che fa sempre piacere. E vabbè, ci vediamo alla prossima. Ciao ciao ciao.